Hi everybody and welcome to Raw Spirituality, Health and Wellbeing with me, Amelia Campbell. I hope you're feeling good wherever you are in the world right now. Whatever you're doing, whatever you've stopped doing, whatever you've been thinking about. Just take some time now to relax and listen and see if this speaks to you, if this helps you in any way. Today I want to talk about suffering and all the suffering that's happening in the world. There is so much. But just bring yourself back to you for a moment. Just forget about everything else and think about yourself and where you're at and how you've been feeling. And if you've been experiencing any suffering recently, how would you define that suffering? Where do you feel that it's actually coming from? All suffering starts in the mind. It's the thoughts we have, the beliefs we have, the understanding that we have at the time. The need to be right or wrong, the need to know what's happening, the need to understand things and to process whatever's going on in our lives. And through our thoughts and our belief patterns, we challenge what's happening. We decide whether it's a good experience or whether it's a bad, inverted commas, experience. And the truth is, everything is experience. And everything is perfect. It may not feel perfect at the time, but the universe is orchestrated in such a way as that every single experience that we have is for our growth, our higher understanding, and to allow us to come through the suffering of the mind so that we can be free of the mind and its chains. Those chains being belief systems, things that we've downloaded from others over the years, from being a small child to an adult. We all carry belief systems with us. We all carry beliefs about things. And beliefs are only thoughts that have been thought time and time again. And then we bring ourselves to a conclusion that that thought must be correct. Many of the things you think about yourself are untrue. Just ask someone who knows you well. Ask what they think about you, what they feel about you, and they will give you a totally different perspective because that's their perspective. That's what they see of you. And they see the things in you that you don't see, as you see the things in them that they don't see either. Suffering happens to all of us at some point in our lives. And the suffering that we experience is when we separate the different aspects of who we are, when we separate the different parts of ourselves, when we say, it's not good that I'm like this, it's not good that I do this, that I feel like this, that this happens, that we criticise ourselves and we don't accept all the different parts of ourselves. The truth is, we are light and we are also the darkness too. We are both, but the light overcomes the darkness. And when we find and follow our path, and we stay on that path no matter what, no matter who's trying to pull us off it one way or another. Many distractions in life, as I'm sure you know. You only have to think about something to realise how many distractions there are, and the mind will take that thought and take you all around everywhere if you allow it to. It's about bringing your awareness back to your heart, back to your centre. And in these times of change, great change and great transformation, it's about staying centred through everything, anything. It's about being in the middle of the ocean, feeling the waves, feeling them move around you, but not being swayed or moved by them. Staying centred, staying in your peace, staying in your heart. And when suffering happens, it makes us feel split. It takes us away from our truth and our centre and the love of who we are and the love of our being. It can even turn us against ourselves. So we start to hate ourselves. We start to hate aspects of who we are. Again, we need to love and accept all the different parts of ourselves. Everything. Even the bits that you really don't like. And when you have a challenge, when somebody comes along that challenges you, that provokes you, that pushes your buttons, whatever it is about them that you struggle with, they are mirroring an aspect of yourself that you need to love, appreciate and accept. When we deeply love and appreciate ourselves, that is when the transformation happens. That's when the suffering ends. When we realise that all suffering stems from the mind and is not the truth. Although it may feel like the truth when you're deep within that suffering, when you're buried in it, when you can't find a way out, when you feel lost and alone and scared. There is a light, and that light is within you. And you just need to pull your thoughts into another direction, towards the love, towards the light. And to those that can help and support you as well. It's really important to have a support network around to keep you centred and to help you stay focused. Life is full of challenges, and it's how you deal with those challenges. So love yourself, love life. Life is not an enemy, and once you get through that suffering, as hard as it may be, and I know, I understand how you might be feeling right now. Just keep pushing and pushing yourself through, because when you get to the other side, life just becomes such a joy. You stay centred in that ocean. You don't get moved by the waves. Love and blessings, everybody. Wishing you a wonderful day, wherever you may be in the world right now. And if you are going through any kind of suffering, know that the path from suffering is surrender. Surrender to what's happening. Allow yourself to go with it. And it will dissipate. It will dissolve. Accept what's happening. Don't fight it. And allow others to help you. Give others the opportunity to be there to help you. Don't try to fight it and figure it out on your own. When you need help, you need help. So take care, everybody. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye.